Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Welcome in, Sparkles. Just getting everything set up. It's your boy DuckNCover, coming at you with Radical Red version Bug Lock episode 2. Welcome in. In the last episode, we got a whole team of bug Pokemon. As you can see, so let's head up to the forest and see what more bugs we can catch. I do love bug Pokemon, and this game I'm trying to beat with only bugs. That's what a bug lock is. You can only use bug type Pokemon for the entire run of the game. I'm going to throw this in fast forward so we can get through the training process quicker. Sounds good, just hanging. Appreciate you coming by. I had to do all my sound checks and stuff. I stream these live and I record them and post them on YouTube as episodes later. So I had to do my intro for the episode. Now we're locked in. Spitterick can't drop Metapod. Even if he poisons me, my shed skin will get rid of the poison before I die. Should be a nice, quick, easy battle. And I get poisoned. Let's heal up. We're 2 levels away from Butterfree. Once Butterfree gets Gust, he'll pretty much be one-shotting pretty much everything in the forest that we need to drop, so... see if we can get him there. Yo, what up, Unreal? How you been, brother? Welcome in. I'm doing a Pokemon bug lock. Bug types only. Yes, you can teach them all bug bite. Bite, Bud Slap, give it a streak shot. This is making all of my bugs much, much better. Guess we'll get rid of Constrict. Awesome. I finally hit GM this season. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. I haven't played Rivals in a while. This guy teaching all my Pokemon bug bite is peak. Oh, I don't have any more orange berries. I actually have a 60% competitive win rate in GM right now. Nice, dude. Definitely gonna push the Celestial after my comp break. Hey, nice, dude. Good luck to you. I gotta reorder my moves because I can't have them all random like this. We're gonna put Bug Bite first, Tackle, Harden, String Shot, yep. And here we're gonna go Bug Bite, Bite, Vice Grip, Mudslap, Bug Bite, Poison Sting, Harden, String Shot, Bug Bite, Poison Sting, Absorb, Infestation, Bug Bite, Tackle, no, Bug Bite, Poison Sting, Tackle, Harden, Tackle, Poison Sting, Harden. Okay. Hey, thank you. You're welcome, bro. Thank you for coming in. I've been MIA for a while, man. Just trying to keep things floating. Unable to play my PlayStation in my current situation, so back to phone games like I started on. And what better than Radical Red version, a Pokemon game based on the original map, but with the first 9 generation of Pokemon built in. So I know every corner of this map, being an OG Pokemon player, but I get to catch Pokemon from all the different generations. So that's why I'm doing a bug lock. I'll get access to all the bugs in one game. I'm not just going to catch 6 bugs and train them. I will be training every single day. Yeah, I saw you were in the moving process. How's the new crib? I don't want to comment on that right now. Nothing wrong with mobile gaming. Appreciate that, Sparkles. Suffice it to say, it's not ideal. Oh, but we are about to have Butterfree, and that is ideal. So with this game having access to different gens, it's also much, much harder. So Brock is going to be a much harder challenge than ever before, especially since bugs are weak against rock. So my first challenge is going to be trading a good team of bugs with good moves against rocks. Probably to level 15 or above before we'll be able to take on Brock. But it's cool because we're still looking for bugs. Man, that bug bite really helped with Metapod's trading. This should be it right here. Oh, hopefully he goes bide. Nope, didn't matter. Oh, okay, we'll just switch out. No, I'm gonna hope he does bide. Ah, bad choice. Man, there's so many more bugs that I can catch, but it's spawning the same ones over and over again, so I'm just gonna keep looking. This game does have day and night, so there's different spawns at daytime and nighttime, and I normally mostly only play at nighttime, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with that. I'm gonna have to at least play daytime in this forest before I leave. Maybe I'll record an episode tomorrow. There we go, Butterfree. Sweet. Learn Gust, yes. Yes, we got one that's higher in special attack too. I think this, yeah, like that. Alright, so Butterfree evolved. Now we have a secret weapon to switch to in any situation in this forest. I haven't played Pokemon since like 2016. LOL. Any good ones you would recommend? I'm gonna say that this one right here that I'm playing is fantastic because it has all the generations of Pokemon in one game and it's free to download on your phone. So I would say Radical Red is a good place if you haven't played in a long time. It's older, but it introduces new mechanics like, let's see. I'm going to show you a couple of things that are in this game that are not available in like a traditional Fire Red. First of all, every attack is either physical or special. In the original release of Pokemon, special was just one stat. It wasn't special attack or special defense. And in this remake with Fire Red, certain types were classified by certain attack types. Meaning, fire moves were always special attack. Nowadays, flamethrowers are special, fire punch is physical. So there's more diversity in what you can do with your ability. So this game introduced that. So you see if I go to the moves, you see the little red symbol there, that's physical. Let me go to Butterfree because he has both. So you'll see that little double circle above the power of my move, right under his typing, that blue circle. That means it's a special attack, it goes off special attack. This red one with the orange explosion is physical. Yo, what up, Galactic? Yo, morning, Shram. So those are mechanics that weren't in this original game that are from the newer games. Also, Pokemon didn't have natures back in these days, and here you see that it has a nature, Hardy. And in these old games, you couldn't see how the natures affected the Pokemon. Here you see my lax nature. The defense stat is shown in red, meaning it's boosted, and its special defense stat shown in blue means it's lower. So it actually tracks the natures and everything as well in this game, which again, in this Fire Red version, none of that stuff existed yet. So it's just an old looking Pokemon game, just with all the modern mechanics, including max raid dens, which you basically catch the Pokemon high stated for free and get a whole bunch of free items when you do. How have I been doing? I've been doing okay. We don't deserve rivals, devs, 5 PvE modes from April to October. Fantastic. Wow, that sounds incredible. Too bad I probably missed the majority of it. Trying to evolve my favorite Pokemon of all time now, Beedrill. I'm gonna run through and get all the quick evolutions. Alright, Kakuda's got one level left. It's gonna be based off the Infinity Saga, so first one is based off the Avengers movie and the Age of Ultron, etc. So Doomsday in December. Oh, that sounds so cool. Oh, right out of bug bites. It's gonna be a long, grueling battle then. Now I think I just go Butterfree Gust. And get poisoned, sweet. Let's get back to you. So what's it gonna be like? You pick a character from the movie and then play like their role in the movie, or how's that work? Is it gonna be like a Lego game, like just 4 characters smashing around, or what? Sounds cool though. Oh look, there's a den right there. You see that little well? That's a max raid battle. Once I click it, I'll be able to see, you know, the Pokemon and the typing. Since this game obviously doesn't have my Monks emulator, you get to pick AI partners to help you. It's pretty cool. Are you doing anything special for the Pokemon game? Yeah, it's a bug lock. There's a bug lock. I'm using bugs only. The first one player gets the Tails Loki and then fight the Avengers. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm using bugs only, Galactic, and I'm gonna trade at least one of each bug all the way up. Oh, nice. Bugger, your favorite type too? Sweet, dude. Yeah, so you're gonna enjoy this. This game has the Pokemon from all the first 9 generations. So see, this is a Rumple. Obviously, he wasn't in Fire Red. He's what, Gen 3? Yeah, Ruby Sapphire, yeah. He's Gen 3. Oh, that's cool. Just for that game mode, right? Yo, that car is so loud and rude. Here's Spinarak, he's from Gen 2. So, for me as a bug trader, or Galactic like yourself that enjoys bug trading, just one game that I'm able to just collect all the bugs is peak to me. I think even Kleavor's in here. I believe Kleavor's in this game. So I'm going to have to get 3 Scythers. One to keep a Scyther. One to evolve into Scizor, and then a Kleavor. I'm also going to get 2 Surskit, so I could keep one of them as a water type, evolve the other to Masquerain. I'm going to train 3 Nincada. One to keep a Nincada for the ground typing. No, I'm going to train 2. One to keep as Nincada, and then one to split into Ninjask, and what is that angel one called? I don't remember his name, to be honest. Hello, Electabons. Welcome to the Bug Lock. I'll be trading bugs only in Radical Red. This is a Rob hack with the first 9 generations of Pokemon. Like, look, this is Kricketot, a newer Pokemon, one of the newer bugs. I already have one though. Is he in my party? No. Oh yeah, I went with the ones that would evolve fast first. I won't pick a tune for quite some time. But like I said, I will be trading one of each bug. I already explained quite a few that I will be trading more than one. Oh, Kobe. I'm going to do a male Kobe as well. Ooh, here we go. My favorite Pokemon of all time. The reason why I'm a bug trainer. Beedrill. Twin Needle. Abso-freaking-lutely. By Stringshot. I'll keep Harden just for when the stupid Pokemon uses Bide. Let's reorder his moves. Bug Bite, Poison Sting, Twin Needle. Okay. Alright, so he's 10. Let's do Cascoon next. I'm a professional route lover. Oh, the new little bird, right? Is that the bird? I believe I would get Pom-Pow. I love Pomeranians, and I've always chose the fire type starter. I like grass birds. Yeah, bro. If it's anything like Decidueye, it's going to be a decent Pokemon. You know? Decent, at least. I use Decidueye in the Pokemon trading card game, even though it's not a standard anymore, but I used to use it when it was in standard. Oh, you guys probably played Pocket. I don't even know if it's in there. But on Pokemon, the trading card game online, that app, I still have my, what is it, Sobble Decidueye deck. My favorite Pokemon is Golisopod, bro. I was literally just talking about this. I hope that I can get Golisopod in this game, but if not, Surskit is available in the daytime in this forest. I don't think these Rumples are available at daytime. So I'm definitely going to have to do at least one episode in the day in the forest before I leave this area. So I can get all the bugs that I can. I hope Centiskorch is in here. I know Snowmiz, because I had played already. In the first stream, if you guys were watching the first stream, you've seen I showed my Pokemon before I deleted it. Snobe is in here. Joltik. They have a rare spawn rate though, so I'm gonna be in here trading my bugs here. That way I can catch as many as I can. Unfortunately, this episode I haven't seen any new bugs. All the same bugs from the other night. The fire starters and everything. I'm more of a grass starter kind of person. Yeah, grass starters are better defensive. Fire is like offensive, and then most of the time the water is like somewhere in the middle. So you can think of all the different generations. Venusaur is the obvious tank. Blastoise is a tank with offensive capabilities. Charizard is squishy, but also a sweeper. And then you look at the second gen, Typhlosion, squishy sweeper. Meganium has synthesis, a definite tank. And then for Alligator, big body, big attacks. Look at Empoleon versus his gen. Like, it's always been like that. So if you're more of a defensive setup type of guy, the grass starter is always better. Although, Inteleon has no defensive capabilities. And neither does the little that little bird. So the newer gens are getting away from it for a long time. From Gen 3 onwards, I usually pick grass starter. Oh, so what? You got hooked on Tortera? Is that the first one that you was like, this guy's just better than the others? Besides Gen 6, I tried using the water one. Fair. I'm always fire, bro. I even like Tepeg. I'm not a person that hated Tepeg. I love me my fire mons. That's the worst part about doing bug locks is I don't have fire mons, right? But then when Centiskorch came out, it changed it. I was able to play and still have access to a fire mon. Obviously the best bug type of all time, still to today, Volcarona, obvious. But I just love the aesthetics of Centiskorch. I don't even want to mess with this thing. I'm just gonna Butterfree Gustus for God. Oh, that would have been a good time to show the mechanic. I'm gonna show it anyway now on purpose. So, in the newer games, it took away the difficulty of Pokemon, because the difficulty of Pokemon was memorizing the type chart, knowing what types are super effective against what types and whatnot. But they added that it just tells you, and in this game they added that. So you see how on Gust, the type flying is written in green text? That means it's going to be super effective. Black text means neutral, and then yellow, if it was there, would be not very effective. So this game literally has all of the new mechanics, not just some of them. It has all of them built in some way, some degree. Fun fact, Edward could learn the water type move Scald. Yeah, because he is boiling hot. Why could he learn that? We have no idea. That's a good question, but I mean, pigs stay in the mud, right? So it's not a stretch of the imagination that he would somehow spray that mud at you. Because Scald is the water move that can burn. Yeah, but it's water. How does he not just shoot instantly? Nah, he can shoot. Pigs shoot water out of their snout, similar to elephants, dude. Oh, Snome! I'm just gonna poison this thing until it faints or goes to yellow. Use next Pokemon, yes. Who else got poison sting? Come on, Suicune. I don't care if my whole team has to faint to be able to catch Snow. Alright, red health. Pokeball, go! Ice type bug? Yes, please. We got the Snome, guys. Alright. Get that boy in the party ASAP. He's going to be a part of the team for sure. It's the same logic as, can a water type Pokemon touch grass? Fair. Snome supremacy. Yes, I love it. Let's go. Third favorite bug? Nah, you skipping Crustle, my man. You skipping Crustle. Nah, Centiskorch, Beedrill. Man, I have too many favorite bugs. That's why I'm excited to do this bug run to begin with. I love all the bugs. Garvantula? Are you gonna tell me Garvantula's not the best? They're all the best, bro. I've heard a lot of hate on Ariados lately, man. I friggin' love area those. Yeah, see my PC? It's just bugs, guys. Bugs and my Charmander, which I started with. And if you watch the first episode, I only used them till I caught 2 bugs. I said that's what I was going to do from the beginning, is exactly what I did. I wanted to have at least 2 bugs before I bench them. So now we're chilling. We definitely want the Snowman in the party. We're going to train all of them though. Remember, I'm going to keep reminding you guys of that. Grubbin's 10 already. He doesn't evolve anytime soon. I'm going to drop Grubbin down here. I guess I won't just jump straight to Snow. Cascoon is right about to evolve. That's just disrespectful. I'm not going to disrespect my mons like that. The only reason Grubbin bench because he's already at 10. I'm trying to get him all 10 first. Also, Galicia Plow would be good. Yeah, I said that too. Because of his new Mega Bug. And Steel is a good defensive typing. As long as it's not sent out against the Fire type. Yeah. Which, Galicia Pod being Water type in his base means he has access to Water type moves. Galicia Pod is a very fast Pokemon. Not compared to Fire types, but compared to Bugs. So, you got a shot. Galicia Pod always gives you a shot. The problem being his ability being the worst ability in all of Pokemon. If he goes to half health, he automatically switches. So, competitively, he just gets countered so easily. He basically gives your opponent a free whirlwind roar after they've attacked. It's just the most busted mechanic ever. It's so abused competitively, but I do love Galicia Pod. And I still have a Galicia Pod in Shield. Level 100 competitive. Back when breeding was a thing. I have 2 teams of level 100 Bugs in Scarlet. I beat that entire game with Bugs as well. Scarlet was fantastic for that. I have a shiny Spidops, shiny Venomoth. I was shiny hunting Bugs in that one. I've been a Bug trader since Shield. In Shield, you could dress up. You could put different outfits on and stuff. And you could buy gym leader clothes because all the gym leaders rock the same outfit but different colors. And you could buy a Bug one even though there's no Bug gym. So I was like, man, I want to be the Bug gym leader. And I was playing with my 2 brothers, we would compete against each other. I literally dropped my whole team and went back and caught all Bugs, bought that uniform, journeyed around the map to all the hat stores until I could find a green bucket hat so that I could look like a bug catcher, gym leader. And since then, I've just been a Bug trainer ever since. I don't even train starters anymore. I get the early route Bug, and that becomes my main Pokemon, my starter. The one that's 2-3 levels ahead of everyone else. That's the main route Bug for me every game. If you guys watched my Nuzlocke, I did Nuzlocke a long time ago on Peak Kanto, the hardest ROM hack. And my Beedrill, Queen Bee, was a pivotal part of the team all the way up to Victory Road. I just love these guys. I also use the Better in that one. Much shorter though, because that game's too hard for me to be Bug only. I had to have type diversity, I had to move diversity, stat diversity. I had to have a lot of things go my way, and I did complete it all the way to its completion. It took 35 episodes. If you guys like Pokemon, definitely check it out. That was my peak of my performing. When I feel down on myself, I rewatch that series, the first couple episodes, for my energy and just the show I put on. So yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. Just type DuckNCover Nuzlocke It'll pull up one of the episodes for sure. A Nuzlocke is any time a Pokemon faints, you have to release it. And you're only allowed to catch one Pokemon per route. And it has to be the first Pokemon you encounter. So you don't get to pick your team. If you let anything die, you just short yourself resources for the whole game. You're only allowed to heal in battle. You can't use potions and stuff when you're in routes. You have to go into a battle so that it takes up a turn to heal. Yeah, it was great. It was interesting. It was fun. It was hard. It was exciting. We took losses. When I got to Lavender Town, I did a funeral for all the Pokemon that we lost. It was a pretty moving episode. So yeah. I would check it out. I'm not saying that because I'm the creator, because I literally have 1,200 videos on YouTube. I'm actually saying it because it's probably some of the best out of the 1,200. Doing a sad funeral, the rival, oh hello, the hairless battle. Oh yeah, that's funny. Gary. There's a lore behind that, right? So when you battle Gary on the SSN, he has Eradicate. When you defeat him, the story goes that the Eradicate is so heavily injured, and there's no Pokemon Center on board. There's just that boat that, because you have a ticket, you have a room. Gary does not. So he doesn't have a place to rest and heal. By the time he gets back to the Pokemon Center, Eradicate passed away. That's why he's standing there paying his respects to begin with, was Eradicate that Red killed. It's covered heavily in the Red Rocket version. So it actually it was lore first and then made into a ROM hack. So I would say it's, pretty close to canon at this point. Yes, his Eradicate died. Yeah. If you ever played the Fire Red Rocket edition where you play at Team Rocket in the events of Fire Red, you get to know exactly what happened. Alright, we got Dustox. Another sweeper in this forest. Who goes to the cool deck? Ooh, another stove. Oh, frozen. Definitely got to heal the freeze. I think it was also mentioned in the Adventure Red manga, but it was not because of Red, but Team Rocket because Red in Adventures was a dude and not a gold level trader as in Rocket Red. Fair. But in the original anime, he is not a noob. Or in the original game, he becomes Pokemon champion. So I would say that there's more versions where he is a great trainer than there is of him not knowing. I think that's disrespectful to the character of Blue, Gary. Because in the original game, red is recommended for the red version, and the blue version, your name is recommended to be blue, your rival's name is recommended to be red. Meaning that blue represents a person playing the blue version. Obviously, they changed that because when they did the reboot, they did leaf green instead of, you know, water blue. Which the original Pokemon game was the green version in Japan, so that's why they did the green. Dustox looks so cool from behind in this game. Dustox is not one of my favorite bugs. I kind of, because I so heavily favor Beedrill over Butterfree, I was kind of upset in that when that generation decided to do double Butterfrees, like Beautifly and Dustox. I was kind of upset, so I never really liked either one of them. But, you know, obviously now I'm going to train them, and I haven't trained them since. So they're actually an exciting part of my team, just as I haven't used them since Ruby Sapphire. Which I'm a younger brother. My older brother always picked the version first. So he picked blue, so I got red. He picked silver, I got gold. He picked sapphire, I got ruby. He picked diamond, I got pearl. He picked white, he picked black, I got white. He picked sword, I got shield. He picked violet, I got scarlet. I never played X and Y. That's the only Pokemon game I've never played. Also, you know how the anime with Ash would be scheduled, so just as the anime ended, the second generation games would be launched so they can start making the next anime season. Yeah, Horizons is ending soon-ish. The final pieces of the puzzle are being set in place, and Gen 10 is next year. Fair enough. I've heard that that's the best, one of the better Pokemon shows. I just never watched it. I'm more into a Yu-Gi-Oh anime than Pokemon, but I still watch the original, obviously. My brother tried to get me into, I think it was Black White. The Pokemon anime. What do you mean? How so? Oh, we're nearing the end of this episode. I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes. See if I can get this. The rest of this team up to 10. Hey, if nothing else, we caught a Snom. This whole episode was worth it. It's validated. We did some training, some evolving, which is going to come up big against Brock anyway. But definitely Snom, huge. I guess Joltik got to be in the daytime. I gotta say, right after you beat Brock, there's a bug catcher on the right, on the way to Balboon, that has a scent to Scorch. Where would he have gotten that? Has to be in the forest, right? And he's a fireball. He would definitely only be in the daytime, right? Snowman's probably here at night because it's cold. So I definitely got to put in some time, daytime training, just to see if Scent the Scorch is here. The starter, the protagonist fully evolved, and the rest of their team. One of the protagonists achieved his dream, and the biggest one of them all, they aged up the characters. Yeah. Pokemon's they're not supposed to age. Which makes no sense though, because how are people adults? Just spawn as adult, that's it. And why do you age up to 10 and then never again? That's weird. Well, the fan theory on why Ash doesn't age is because he died. Ash died. When he got brought back to life, he's not alive. He's immortal. That's why he doesn't age. When he dies against Mewtwo, he's brought back to life. Alright, we almost got Beautifly. Alright. I'm strong enough level where now I can push into the forest deeper, find more items, beat some of these traders. Because I remember this game having experience share. I think maybe I gotta find Professor Oak's aid. Yeah, but Misty or Brock also didn't age, neither did anyone else Ash met. Rip Max can't even grow up to be 10. Oh, yeah. Fair. Who knows? Well, there is a fair theory that Ash never grew up at all. I mean, he never came back to life at all. He's in a coma. And everything else is a comatose dream. That's why he doesn't age. But that's a whole different theory. There's so many Pokemon fan theories. That's what makes the lore so much fun and exciting to research and stuff. At least body had squishy design. I'm not sure what generation that's from, Bonnie. She sounds familiar. Is she a Pokemon League opponent? I got Beautifly. Dirty Gust. Another sweeper. Bug sweeper. I love it. He starts off with an ice move. X and Y. Oh, the one Pokemon game I never played. Was she in any other Pokemon game? Ooh, you caught up. Man, I wish I had one. Yeah, scatterbugs in here too. I wonder why I'm not seeing all the spawns. I've been in here for almost an hour. I've been seeing most of the same Pokemon over and over again. Easy to keep using Hearted. This is a special attack, buddy. The final battle is against the corrupted Zyregard, which I have my own theory of related to Pokemon Horizons. She's in the anime. Probably a daytime spawn? Yeah, maybe. I know I caught Scatterbug. And I've caught Joltik in my last run. I didn't get far, like I said. I didn't even get to Mount Moon. Once I saw that Centiskorch, I wanted to come back. Then, the whole move and everything happened, and then I decided to start streaming this so I would start over. I literally couldn't go any further. Once I saw Centiskorch, I headed behind back to the forest. My poison seed. That was dope. Snobe is too low to battle. Might as well switch to Spinnerack while I run back. It could be a rare spawn, or it could be a daytime spawn. Yeah. I don't know why Blipbug, would be, yeah. A daytime. I'm not sure, because I also haven't seen Pikachu. Pikachu normally spawns in here. He spawned in the first episode. So maybe it goes by days of the week. Maybe there's so many Pokemon in this game that they had to do days of the week spawns. That's a possibility. So I might have to, I'm a bug trader. This is going to be the peak of me catching Pokemon. So if I have to do a few episodes here to make sure I catch as many as I can, then that's what we'll do. Because that's the whole purpose of this run. I won't be catching Pokemon in most of the episodes because I'll have already masked the bugs here. Paris spawns in here too, because I caught a Paris in the first time as well. Paris definitely a daytime spawn. Also spawns in Mount Moon though, day or night. So I'm not too worried about Paris. I'll catch her, or whichever gender it is. It's in the anime as a girl. Could be just like that 1% chance. Yeah, there's 1% chances. But let's see if Pikachu and Eevee would enforce has a 1% chance for Bulbasaur and Butterfree at the Jonas Spawn. That's really cool. Yeah, the optimal day to speedrun Pokemon Diamond and Pearls on September 11th because of the game mechanics. You get less encounters on day of side events. Oh wow. Yeah, day of the week and stuff like that matters in some Pokemon games. And since this game has the mechanics of all the games, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, you can only catch certain Pokemon on weekends, at nighttime, and etc. And because there's so many bugs in this one forest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Tuesdays only for Psycho, Wednesdays for Pinsir, or whatever. I haven't seen Heracross or anything cool like that. They gotta be somewhere. I mean, just because they have Pokemon from all 9 gens doesn't necessarily mean that every single Pokemon is included in this game. But come on, they can't leave out Pinsir and Heracross. Those are the staple, old school bugs. Just the first route in this game is so dangerous with the bugs. If I go back, it's so dangerous because every early game bird is in that first grass. And some of them have dust right away, you know? Some of those early game birds don't learn tackle, they start with dust. Ooh, a Shroobish. See? I haven't seen one of these. He's not a bug, but finally a new spawn. Okay, so it's not broken. There's other Pokemon in this forest than the 6 Pokemon it's been showing us this whole hour. I've been here for almost an hour. Yeah, the episode's about to end. I'm gonna do one more battle. This is gonna be it. Hey, we haven't seen one of these in a while. I mean, we've seen them consistently throughout the night, but it's been a while. It seems like the spawn is switching up a little bit. Maybe it's different grasses. Could be different grasses for different Pokemon. Could be. Well, we'll explore more in here in depth in the next episode. I'm trying to do it daily, but we'll see. I actually want to do it. I'm off the next 2 days, so at some point during the daytime, I want to do an episode. Just to see what I get in the daytime. Alright, you guys have a wonderful night. Peace out, Galactic. Thank you for hanging out. Strom, thank you for keeping everybody entertained. Appreciate you guys, man. I miss you guys, for real. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.